In a school environment, students will be students, teenagers will be teenagers, and you try to instill what it's like to be out in the real world. But to come out to the job site and actually see them with the homeowner, see how they interact with the homeowner, see how they're interacting with their fellow employees and their bosses is very satisfying, because a lot of the stuff I see is what we've been teaching. So it's good.
So my name is Gary Pelletier. I own Pelletier Mechanical Services. I'm a graduate of Wolcott Tech, class of '96. We're 17 years in business, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. We're a Google guaranteed business. We got over 600 positive online reviews, and we service, maintain, repair, and install heating systems, air conditioning systems, and hot water heaters.
To get a student on work-based learning, the employer will call the main office at that particular school, talk to the department head, and all of us are ready to get the ball rolling. We have the students submit their resume, and off of their resume, the employer will now interview them like they would anybody else. They'll make a choice on who to hire.
We have two every year. We have a senior and a junior working for us. The guys that are coming here already have tool ability. They know how to use their tools. They're on time. They're very motivated to work, so that is a great place to start. They have all the basics from school, such as like their theory and how to use cutters and cut pipe and all the basics of the business. So they come right in and fit with our staff and our team, and they're our future. They really are.
I would just run it all in one piece first. Okay. So.
My name's Chris Talbot. I go to Wolcott Technical High School, and I'm part of the HVAC trade. When I was a freshman at school, I saw these seniors and juniors going out like during school, like taking their tool bags and going to work, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to be a part of that.
My name is Joe. I take plumbing, heating, and cooling. Our teacher told us that there was an opening at this job, and I got chosen.
I just like the idea of going out and learning more out on the field, because I learn more like doing more with my hands than listening to the teacher talk. I like doing stuff physically.
I think that was one of the biggest things that I was excited for, knowing that I'd be able to go out and make money instead of going to school. It's like really interesting for me, learning new things about the trade, so that's like a win-win for me.
When a student comes to work for us, they're really treated like a mechanic. They're always paired up with one of our mechanics. They'll spend 8 to 10 hours on the job.
So I wake up, show up at the shop at around 7:30, clean out the trucks, and then we load up with the new equipment for whatever job we're going to.
And then we'll go to the job, and it's usually either like a furnace install, and they'll give me certain tasks to do, like low voltage wiring or taping up stuff or running flex, stuff like that.
I just like the environment I'm working in, and the people I work with, since I work with all alumni and graduates from my school, and Gary treats me very well.
Being a mentor to the younger students is interesting. You get the chance to see them grow. It gives them an idea of what's expected when they come out of school. It's nothing like the hands-on experience of the actual trade, They try their hardest, there's always mistakes, but at the end of the day, they get better, and you're like, wow, I was a part of that. And it's a great feeling.
It also gives them an opportunity to make money. So while these guys are out here, they're earning, they're adding additional hours to their apprenticeship, which helps them when it's time to get their license.
Our junior and our senior right now are both registered pre-apprentices, and they're actually accruing hours on top of what school will give them. So like last year's graduate had an additional 300 hours on top of the normal 1,000 hours that the technical school gives them. So it's a win-win, and also they're paid. If they stay for 2 years and they're doing a great job and become full-time employees at the time of their graduation, I mean, they're going to be making close to what an entry-level mechanic will be making. There's a good future for students working in this business to make a good career out of it.
It's a great opportunity to learn as much as you can about the trade and really get out there and learn what you're actually supposed to do.
Right now, there's a huge demand, and I believe the last report I read was the average age of somebody who does what we do is 58 years old. And being, another 5-6 years from now, the majority of those people are not going to be in the workforce anymore, and that leaves a bigger hole.
The trades, they are very hard to find skilled workers right now, and I think we have to invest in these young guys and girls coming out of these schools, and we can start them off coming to work for our company. They'll stick around, they're going to learn it the way you want them to learn it, and you just got to put in the time with them, and they're going to be the future.